Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. We are at 6246 Southeast Wicker here in Hillsboro, located at the front of the house. So we're to the right of the front doorway. There's a window here that lines up very nicely with both bathrooms. The line runs pretty much straight out of the house off those two bathrooms there, and if you walk out front, you'll see where the cleanout's at. It's tucked in the bushes pretty good, but it's right where you'd think it would be based on where the plumbing is. The trick here is going to be getting the camera to go the right direction. Alright, we're going to zero out here. Water's running. Off we go. Alright, so we've got some debris at the top of the line there would indicate we'll revisit that location on the way out. I can tell a blockage occurred there at some point, but I didn't see any obvious structural defects in that area. It might have just been a good old-fashioned blockage. Someone flushed too much stuff down the line. Okay, now we're into PVC pipe. This might be kind of slow going here. This spot I'm reaching into is so tight. You have no room to move your arm around. Just cranked up the water volume here to help the camera move along easier. Alright, there's the main. Alright, located the camera head successfully. Line terminates out on Wicker. As you face the house from the street, the line, again, it exits out, it's probably about 8 feet or so in from the front right corner of the house. It then veers toward the driveway. Based on the locator it's got there, it looks like the line is running down. There's kind of an extra added piece of concrete next to what you would look at as the driveway proper, what was probably the original complete driveway. A little bit of concrete was added to the right side. The line, once it straightens out, it runs down that section of it, and it crosses the curb just barely to the right of the driveway skirt. Nice, clean sewer line. Very clean line. Only debris I've even seen in this thing is at one spot there at the start of the line that looked like there was a blockage had taken place. We'll take a close look at that spot. Otherwise, the rest of the line here, at least on the way out, looked good. When your line gets this clean, stays this clean by basically one habit, and that's not putting all your cooking oil and grease down the line, down the kitchen sink drain. It's a habit I highly recommend keeping up with, especially if you have little people in the house that are still learning how to fold toilet paper. Grease buildup is responsible for a lot of blockages. I just like to point it out when people are doing things right. All the PVC pipe looks great. Transition joint looks good. Kind of getting into the grease thing I was just talking about. Grease buildup turns your line into a sticky mess. It causes items that would otherwise likely get all the way out to get hung up in the line, and it causes a lot of toilet paper blockages, balled up toilet paper blockages, which typically, like you have here, yeah, that's just from a good old-fashioned blockage. Someone wadded up too much stuff and flushed it down the toilet. So when your pipe walls are greased up, like that right there is an example of a blockage that temporarily happened, and then just simply the head pressure of water building up behind it was enough to break it loose very quickly. You've only got maybe a 3-foot piece of pipe there that's got a little bit of debris in it. When your pipe walls get super greased up, it acts like glue. And that same blockage that might otherwise break loose after 3 feet of pipe fill up behind it can now withstand 20 or 30 or 40 feet of pipe filling up behind it. And so it's more likely run-of-the-mill blockages like that that would take care of themselves will result in an actual backup. So it's a very good habit to keep up with. We have great flow end to end here. All the pipe we just scoped there is in good condition. Again, that spot there with a little bit of debris, that's just from someone putting too much junk down the pipe. There's nothing structural going on there that would cause a blockage. Sewer line's functioning properly at this time. Very nice looking sewer line.